Hello, it's Mickey
and Janaya.
How are you guys today? We're glad you decided to join us. We're glad you decided to join us because it was your choice to click on that video. We're here today to talk about the issue of weight loss and body image. And part of the reason why we want to talk about that is Janaya and I have both decided that we are together going to go on a healthy eating journey and to shed some weight.
This ought to be fun.
For the purposes of our health. First, number one, our health. Number two,
to look sexy.
Now to perform better when she's I sounded wrong. For our health, number one. And number two,
to
so
perform
that
better.
She's in a lot of sports and athletics.
I just joined track.
She's in a lot of sports and athletics. Just leave it at that. And she'll give a better athletic performance in all of her sports. You know, the better shape she's in. And for me, just because as I'm getting older, you know, a lot of things run in my family like stroke, sugar diabetes, high blood pressure. That's black people in general. So there are things that there are reasons why it's so important to stay at a healthy weight. You don't have to be bone thin, as we all know, but a healthy weight is important. And the other byproduct of all that is you feel great, you look great, and you get to wear all those clothes that are sitting there wondering if they're ever going to see you again. Like in my closet, I have a lot of clothes sending me cards saying, thinking about you. I remember when we used to go out and hang out, and now you don't even look at me anymore. They're feeling so neglected. So I'm going to do something about it. And Janaya and I are going to do it together. So we wanted to talk about that.
Yes.
So I was asking Janaya, just answer simple questions because we don't want it to go too long. We want to try to get a little bit more of our opinions out there if it's possible, because we have a tendency to run long. I do.
She does.
I have a tendency to run long, so I'm going to try and cut it short. But as far as when you go to school, are there a lot of kids, in your opinion, Janaya, that are really overweight?
Not a lot,
unhealthy.
but some.
But some?
Yes.
Do you find it's mostly girls or boys or both?
Both.
Both. Now, do you think a lot of these kids are overweight because they're just eating poorly?
That and because they don't get enough exercise. Now, I need to lose weight because I eat poorly, but I get a lot of exercise, which doesn't make any sense, but that's why.
I'm still processing that. You need to lose weight because you eat poorly.
But I get a lot of exercise, yes.
Okay, and why do you eat poorly?
Because food tastes good.
Now, we all know that losing weight is one of the biggest challenges sometimes. Sometimes for me it's easy, and then sometimes it's the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I'm no stranger to it. I generally like to go on a cleanse because it's...
I don't.
I know. Because it's quick, it cleanses the body from the inside out, and it kills a lot. I have a bad sweet tooth, and it kills that craving for me.
She loves ice cream.
Janaya has a problem with the cleanse. Big problem with the cleanse. When you remove food from her life, she just shuts down completely. For me, I get kind of cranky, but I can do it.
She's always cranky, but just even more so.
That is not true. Anyways, we're going to start off together through our food, which is the best route to take. You just make better choices. You start off with smaller portions, but you eat more smaller meals throughout the day, and it really does work. I just like the quick action first, and then I like to try and do that after I lose the weight. But we're going to figure something out, and we'll keep you posted on that. But let's talk about our body image. Do you think that young girls really believe that being skinny, like they see, like the magazine models, do you think that a lot of girls feel like they're trying to compete with that?
Not compete with it, but like just
we're trying to look
like them. I don't, because I don't want to look like a freaking twig, you know. But
But do you think a lot of girls at your school and friends that you know are caught up in that twisted little self-image?
Yes.
And why aren't you caught up in that self-image? Why don't you feel like you
because I think that meat on your bones is good, but just not too much meat. Like you shouldn't have like dangling stuff here. Like when you say hi to somebody and it's just like, so yeah.
Well, I remember when you were younger and you had an issue with your thighs.
Yes.
Where was that coming from?
I still have an issue with my thighs. I think, like, I don't want them to look like this skinny, but they're too big to me. Like, in the inward area, it's just, I don't like how they rub together and, like, kind of start a fire. So I just want to burn them off some. But not too much, just some, to where it's like perfect, like Beyonce's legs or something like that.
She means she wants to tone them up, not burn them off.
No, they're already toned. I mean, they're really muscular, and
you don't want to burn them off, is all I'm saying. You want to make them more defined and more toned.
They're already toned.
In any case, so that's your issue.
Yes.
So is that the only thing that you would like to change on your body if you?
And my stomach too. My friends always tell me, like, I have a small waist, but I personally don't know what waist they're looking at. You know, I mean, it's not like I look pregnant or anything, but I don't want to have a too small waist, but just a nice one.
But the bottom line is, you really just want to be healthy. First of all, you want to retain your health, and you want to fit in your clothes better. You want to fit in your clothes better.
I mean, I already fit in my clothes, but they would be too big, you know. So I need to get a whole new wardrobe once I lost weight.
That's where we're different. You're not getting a new wardrobe, but that does sound. It sounds good on paper, but that's not going to happen.
Yes, it is.
But the difference between her and I is the way she wears her clothes. I like my clothes loose. She
and
likes
ugly,
hers
tight and sexy.
She did not. I like my clothes loose
and ugly.
I like my clothes loose and comfortable. And when I say loose, I don't mean baggy and hanging all ridiculously off. But I don't want to feel like somebody shoved me in a pair of pants and I need to cut them out with some scissors. That doesn't look comfortable to me, and it doesn't look good to me, especially if you don't have a cute shape. And when I do wear fitted clothes, I love the whole stretch jeans that came out, because I can now wear fitted jeans and like how it looks but still be comfortable. But everything else, I have to just be comfortable in my clothes. But the bottom line is, we're going to start this journey together, right?
Yes.
And we are going to maintain it. It's a journey that won't end. We will stay on this journey for the rest of our lives. Of course, we'll fall, get back on. That's the whole part of it. But the main thing is, we both have decided that we're going to do it together. And
because we love each other.
Because we love each other, and we know it's going to be hard, and we're going to need someone to lean on. And I'm hoping that Janaya doesn't go to school and cheat.
I won't.
And I work from home, so I'm like 10 steps away from the kitchen. So I think I'm going to have a harder problem with that than she is. So we just wanted to come and talk to you guys about that. The whole body image, don't feel like society can dictate what you need to look like. First of all, if you're happy with where you are, then be happy with where you are. But if you do decide to lose weight, or make any change for that matter, do it for the right reason. Don't do it for stupid stuff, just for vanity.
Because your boyfriend wants you to.
Exactly, because my boyfriend might break up with me, or he might leave me.
Let him leave you.
He's doing you a favor as far as I'm concerned if he can't accept you for who you are. This we're doing for ourselves. I totally could care less.
She doesn't have a boyfriend, and neither do I, so.
I totally could, and that is beside the point. But I'm just doing it, like I say, because I just want to feel good about myself, about my health, and I want my clothes to be comfortable. And I have a lot of clothes that have been missing me, so we need to reconnect. So thank you guys for watching today, and we will talk to you next time. Until then, have a great day. Bye-bye.